Hello, another day, another presentation, and this time I am pretty surprised by how quickly Alberta announced its 2026 numbers. I remember in 2025, the first update almost came by April, but I think Alberta is picking up its game and it has declared its numbers on 13th of January, even though it's published just yesterday, a week late. But there are some preliminary information about the processing information. So, the first things first, the total number of nominations allocations for 2026 is a slightly in line with the 2025 actuals. So, in 2025, AIP issued 6603 nominations, and as of today, when we are recording this, 6403 allocations have been allotted to Alberta by federal government. Obviously, these numbers can change, and if you watched my last video where we saw the PNP allocations going up by almost more than 50% at a federal level, we are expecting this number to change and change quite a bit. Okay, but this is just into couple of weeks of 2026. 6403 is the total allocations allotted as of today. Okay, in addition to this, there has been 10,000 federal immigration spaces, not for Alberta, for all the provinces, to nominate practice ready physicians or francophones. Okay, so these two categories would entail additional nominations by the provinces, which will not be part of this 6403 number. Okay, so if you are a francophone, or if you want to pick up French, learn French, then it's a very good idea, because not only the focus is on francophones, the limit is not, you can qualify even if this limit, say, gets exhausted. At some point of time it will get exhausted. So whatever the nomination limit for Alberta is, even if that gets exhausted, but you are a francophone or you know French, then it can help you, it can give you that one more window. So one more window opened up for people who want to migrate, right? So there are certain changes. Physicians NOC code are here, so whoever meets the dedicated healthcare pathway requirements, and if you are a francophone, you may work in any eligible NOC, and you must meet the CLB for French across all 4 competencies, right? So this number would be published separately, and there is no new stream or pathways, in which means that if, say, for example, you are somebody who is working in Alberta for last 1 year, so AOS would be applicable to you, and in AOS, if you claim to be francophone, then number one, obviously you will have to meet the requirements of that particular stream, plus if you have French, then you have that extra edge. So based on your francophone limits, francophone abilities, you can get some extra edge in each of the streams. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, so that's the overall new thing in this particular thing. So Alberta has again published its numbers, and if you have watched this particular channel, I usually put it on a flow chart whiteboard so that it's easier to follow, and this is the whiteboard as of on 20th of Jan. So if you look here, AOS got the lion's share, 3425. After that, Rural Renewal stream got the second highest, followed by priority sector and tech pathway. Tech pathway got a significant number of allocations to start off. This is good news. Priority sector also has 600, tech pathway has 600, and then dedicated healthcare pathway has 500, which is similar to last year, and then tourism and hospitality as of now is 150. But remember guys, these numbers are only as of today. This will change a lot if we go by what is declared in the what was declared in the IRCC's level plans. This would go up by at least 50%. All these numbers would go at least 50%. So for example, tech pathway, we can very well expect by the end of the year to be at 900. Again, pure speculation, but just my thoughts. Okay, so this is what is required or what can happen in days and years to come. So this gives a big picture on the breakdown. Let's look into some of the dates. AOS is in October of 2025. So how much backed up? It's like November, December, January, three and a half months backed up on AOS. Rural Renewal stream, they have not. I'm surprised they don't have any existing applications. But yeah, like too early for Rural Renewal stream to publish its numbers. Tourism and hospitality is at January of 2025, so looks like it's backed up by almost a year. But I have a feeling this number is not updated fully. 2025 seems very odd given the fact they don't have much applications. Healthcare pathway is in December, so backed up by like almost 2 months, 1.5 months, 2 months. And then the express entry tech pathway is again too early. Not many slots or applications to be processed. 6th October and 14th October for priority sector. So I would say that those days where the AAIP applications was backed up like almost a year, I think they have caught up on most of the processing, and they are backed up, like they are just backed up by 2.5 months, so not much, I would say. So it's a good sign that the processing has improved a bit. And let's look into the pool. Pool has around 45,000 people. Most people is in the AOS bucket, which is expected. Then what? Then followed by priority sector number 2, then rural renewal number 3, tech pathway, no, tourism and hospitality is number 2, priority sector number 3, rural renewal number 4, 5, then 6 is dedicated healthcare pathway. Yeah, so tech pathway is still not as popular, looks like not very popular till now, but with this increase up to 600 and potentially going up even more, I would think tech pathway will renew this year, in my opinion. Okay, so let's wait for what happens in tech pathway. Draw information, right now there is no draw. Last draw was on November 25. This year's draws have not yet been published. But yeah, as and when it will be published, we will be here to take a look and analyze those numbers. And I think they have just structured this particular section where they have clearly said that EOI is not only the factor. There are multiple factors. Minimum score is just one of the factors. So we will keep a watch on how and when the draws happen, and then take it from there. So good news. Everything is looks good here, and hopefully Alberta is much more prompt in providing their updates, and we will have more to discuss in days and weeks and months and years to come. Okay, so thank you guys. If you have any comments, drop it in the comment section. Any questions, drop it there. WhatsApp group link is over on the right hand bottom side. Join one of the groups only, please, and we'll see you from there. Thank you guys.